Hello baby, before I let you go to watch the video, I have found out what this art therapy thing is about. So I'm going to mention this word art therapy a lot, but today I found out what this art dance therapy that I'm talking about is actually, like, it actually exists, and it's called ecstatic dancing. And it exists, and it's existed for so long. Like, dancing is always a art of therapy, but if you're gonna search ecstatic dancing, nowadays it's mostly refers to hippies. Like, you can see them just, like, getting high and being themselves. But for me, I see it as both the freestyle dancing and ecstatic dancing. They're just like ecstatic dancing, the actual one from like ancient times. So basically, you feel the music and you can do your own dancing. I'm gonna show you two different dances that I'm talking about, referring to. At least that's my style. I like to do freestyle dancing as well as improvising, and I feel like Britney Spears inspired me. That's what inspired me to do this me thing, because I feel like I want to be myself, but also I want to dance. Like, I want to do my own choreography, basically, like improvising your own choreography. As you can see, it's actually already a thing. It's called like freestyle dancing, but I feel like freestyle dancing, for some reason, it's more like trendy dancing, like pop dancing. But the ecstatic dancing is more hippie, like more this kind of like spiritual dancing. But for me, I see it as both. Like, basically, if you know a name, like a term for it, please do tell me. But for me, it's basically both, like a combination of freestyle dancing and ecstatic dancing. But I would say mostly freestyle dancing, because it's so therapeutic, but also I'm already like making actual dance moves, like I would actually dance, but also with my spirit, if that makes sense. But as you can see, this is the actual style that I'm referring to personally. That's what I mean. But yeah, when you hear me saying dance therapy, that's what I'm meaning. I mean the freestyle dancing. Literally, from here on, I'm going to make a separate playlist called freestyle dancing, and I'm just gonna be fucking myself and upload whatever I feel like, because it's been very therapeutic. And do join me if somebody who likes also to, be themselves with the music, just like being themselves and just let in their emotions and just be themselves like they are on the stage and nobody's watching. With that out of the way, do enjoy this video. But now, I'm very excited. I finally found something that is just like, literally, it's been always in my mind. I've always been doing alone. And right now I can share it. Something that's very inspirational. So yeah, ecstatic dancing, baby. In this video, but that's where I found out how therapeutic it was. Especially for people with anxiety and depression. Like, he was like copying an ape and making faces and making sounds, and I found myself following him, and nobody gives a fuck what you're doing. Like, literally, I was just like, why was I never, how did I never know about this? How does anybody, like, nobody talk about this? Because, like, for me, that was dance therapy. I don't know this dancer on TikTok that she went famous and she's inspirational. She's the reason I bought mirror sticker. For those who do not know, you can see I'm very optimistic and just really want to do it, and I want to inspire others. So she inspired me to dance again. I've been doing this dance therapy by myself, like when I'm doing this series, and then I realized that sometimes I feel depressed. Like, when you feel like too sexy and seductive about yourself, and then suddenly you feel like, okay, chill. So I asked her, what do we do? Do you sometimes usually feel this depression? How do you deal with it? And she replied with voice messages, man. At first it took a while for her to like answer, but I knew it, like, she's probably busy, and I didn't even expect she would answer me, because I thought like probably she found this even like weird or creepy. But she answered it with like 3 voice messages. It just meant the world to me. But it's actually beautiful. There's beauty in the pain, because if you see a dancer with like an angry or like this expression of pain, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Like, even any artist, even like the best artworks, it's always to do with sad, angry expressions. People always find these raw expressions, right? But for me, I really believe that we are one of the universe, and the universe knows itself as being very chaotic, but also the universe also knows itself as very valuable, but also knows itself being insignificant. And it's like kind of a mingle of two. If you want to survive, you just have to see life as an absurdism, but you don't become negative. Basically, you have to become because in the end, if you are being negative and hate, life is not fun. Like, you're gonna be miserable for so long, and it's literally takes a lot of your age. Like, it kills you shorter. So why would you do that to yourself? Laughter, happiness, love, that's like healing. Like, negative energy, that's what actually just makes people live longer. The videos she's posting of herself dancing as in painting, it's a big self-expressive piece of art that she's making. With every dancing video, there's a story. With every step, with every facial expressions, with every breath, there's a story behind every move she's making, and it really inspired me. If it makes somebody feel better, the way like somebody makes an artwork and put it out there for people to see, let the people do that themselves. This dancing, these expressions, let them show what they are feeling, right? So that's it. I just want people to be themselves. If you want to dance, be crazy, do whatever the fuck you want to do, okay? Do whatever the fuck you want to do if it makes you feel better. That's all that matters, baby. Without further ado, I just want to inspire you, tell you, go fucking dance, do whatever the fuck you want to do, and go enjoy yourself. Go enjoy yourself, whatever you have right now in mind, do it. Surviving homelessness taught me that you're only gonna live once. Just imagine yourself right now in a deathbed and realizing, okay, this one opportunity life is going to end. So make the best out of it, baby. And actually, the older you get, you see the better perspective you see of the world, especially yourself. And you think that just whatever this voice is telling you to do, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody and you, just do it and rock on, baby, okay? Smile, be happy. I love you if nobody else does. Especially if nobody does. I love you. And follow me on for the journey, especially my healing journey. If you want to help me heal, let's start the video. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. For those who do not know, I have a series called Dream Speedrun. In it, sometimes people would see what I call dance therapy sessions. This is actually something, I hope that it's something, I think it should be, it's supposed to be something that's already out there. But for me, I wasn't exposed to it, like I wasn't introduced to it until at least I came up with it when there was once upon a time I went to an audition because I have a social anxiety, I have depression and all that. And I wanted to audition, you know, to go out there and be like dance and just be myself. And in the audition, they wanted to warm up. Like it was literally the first time everybody there was professional. Like they know, they were on the stage, they're dancers and everything. I was the only one who didn't know what's going on. So we were preparing to dance. I didn't even know they were going to dance. They just played music, and the person who was like in charge, she said, let's do Schoolfish. And everybody just went like in the middle, and I was like, what is going on? It was so embarrassing. But just so you guys know, how I'm optimistic and just like push myself and just be resilient and not get scared and run away. I literally saw them like moving to the music and just like, what is going on? So I went to that person and I was like, sorry, what are we doing? And she was like, oh, you don't know? It's just very awkward. I hate that. But anyways, I hate when people are being judgmental. So she was like, yeah, so basically you dance to the music and every time you turn, people would copy you. That's why they were in a circle. And when I looked at them, that actually made sense. Just like, so basically they were in a circle and they would follow the person in the front. And then the person in the front would turn, and then the person in the front, the other side, they would copy him. And as soon as I went, that was my turn. Like literally as soon as I stood, they were like, my turn. And suddenly, oh my goodness, I don't know how to explain it. That was the first time since years, I got out of myself. You know, like when you are so self-conscious about like how you look, how you have to like act, and people are watching you. That's like I was all gone because I was so sick, so done of being alone, being so self-conscious. Just like I just want to do it. At first I was very shuddering, but I just got into it. That's where I found out how therapeutic it was, especially for people with anxiety and depression. Probably the people around me or with me, they didn't see it as a therapy because to them it's just what do you call it, like an audition. Like it's just for them a trial or an exam, like a challenge to see who's good at dancing or something. But for me, that's where the idea dance therapy came from, because I found it therapeutic. I started to be myself. I didn't care what people are thinking. And for the first time ever, I was able to do things that are like cool. I'm very self-conscious about being cool. I don't know why. I had like people thinking or seeing like, oh, I'm being myself and like very charismatic. I always cared about people think, but this is why I'm making the video, because I just don't care anymore. Anyways, I was doing myself, like being myself therapeutic. It was so therapeutic to a point when I came back, I like said in that serious episode, I told my followers that I miss it. Like as soon as I came back home, just like I want to do it again. I have to, like, just be in one with the music. People did not care what the fuck you are doing. Like, literally, people started that. There was a guy who was like, literally copying a gorilla. Like, he was like copying an ape and making faces and making sounds. And I found myself following him. And nobody gives a fuck what you're doing. Like, literally, I was just like, why was I never, how did I never know about this? How does anybody, like, nobody talk about this? Because, like, for me, that was dance therapy, but I don't know if it's actually a thing. It better be a thing. So when I came back home, I was also talking to, I don't know if you're this dancer on TikTok, that she went famous and she's inspirational. She's the reason I bought mirror sticker. For those who do not know, I live in a very small apartment, carpeted and everything, but I really wanted to dance to a point I bought like mirror sticker things. And I have a flip bed, so basically I flip my bed and I put the sticker walls because I have space. But as you can see, I'm very optimistic and just really want to do it, and I want to inspire others. So she inspired me to dance again, and we were talking about how I've been doing this dance therapy by myself, like when I'm doing this series, and then I realized that sometimes I feel depressed. Like, you know, when you feel like too sexy and seductive about yourself, and then suddenly you feel like, okay, chill. You start to get panic attack, you start to feel like worthless or something. You start to hate yourself, negative self. So I went to that dancer, I know her name is Olya, I believe. If I butchered your name and you're watching this video, please, Queen, forgive me. But she actually messaged me back. So I asked her, what do we do? Do you sometimes usually feel this depression? How do you deal with it? And she replied with voice messages, man. At first it took a while for her to like answer, but I knew it, like, she's probably busy, and I didn't even expect she would answer me, because I thought like probably she found this even like weird or creepy. But she answered it with like 3 voice messages. It just meant the world to me. But anyways, I'm probably gonna keep it in the end of like what I said, but I tried to remember. Basically, she said like we have I'm not gonna add her bit though, just like to respect her privacy, but I'm gonna add my bit. And we talked about how it is, she also feels the same, and she told me that when she feels this way, depression, she just sees it as self of like expression. She just becomes one of the music for herself, and it's okay to feel this sadness and pain and anger. Basically just express herself with the music. And then I realized I'm gonna put everything that I said in the end, but I just felt like I have to share this, because I realized it's actually beautiful. There's beauty in the pain, because if you see a dancer with like an angry or like this expression of pain, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Like, even any artist, even like the best artworks, it's always to do with, you know, sad, angry expressions. People always find these raw expressions. So if you also express yourself raw while dancing, improvising and everything, I find this very beautiful. But hopefully this helps somebody. And if you also feel depressed as you dance, it's very natural, I think, because it's very natural to feel, you know, seductive, as well as there's a wild side of you, and there's also the depressed side of you that nags you and puts you down and be like, maybe you're not that worth or something, right? But for me, I really believe that we are one of the universe, and the universe knows itself as being, it's very chaotic, but also the universe also knows itself as very valuable, but also knows itself being insignificant. This is like something I feel like, you know, physicians like Albert Einstein and people of that sort, it's like they believe that we are insignificant, but also they know the universe is so huge and big. I forgot what you call it, absurdism and stoicism. I think it's like both philosophies mingled, something like that. I'm not too good about that, but I have an idea of what these two are. And it's kind of a mingle of two. If you want to survive, you just have to see life as an absurdism, but you don't become negative, basically. You have to become, because in the end, if you are being negative and hate, life is not fun. Like, you're gonna be miserable for so long, and it's literally takes a lot of your age. Like, it kills you shorter. So why would you do that to yourself? Laughter, happiness, love, that's like healing. Like, negative energy, that's what actually just makes people live longer. And anyways, don't put each other down. And this is where I want to talk about Britney Spears. She actually inspires me doing that. I don't know if you actually realize that so many people liking her posts, it's not because they are telling her, yeah, do more of this, like you are entertaining us. It's more like they're showing her love. And by her being expressing herself, this is literally a form of art. It's literally what you are seeing. Imagine looking at the videos she's posting of herself dancing as a painting. It's a big self-expressive piece of art that she's making. With every dancing video, there's a story. With every step, with every facial expressions, with every breath, there's a story behind every move she's making, and it really inspired me. And then I realized, why are people being so negative about it? Because they are so unable to self-express themselves. That's why people like telling Britney, oh, queen. They're inspiring, they are like motivating her and encouraging her to keep doing that if that's what makes her feel happy. Because I realized there's another singer that I always idolize called Marina Diamandis. She posted once upon a time a video, I don't know, I think she deleted it, I don't know, but she posted a video where she was dancing, and people literally like flogged it, and they're just like saying, oh, this is the Britney Spears phenomena, or like Britney Spears something, I forgot the word. If I remember, I'm gonna put it down there, but this is the Britney Spears phenomena or something like that. And people were like liking it and laughing, and I was just thinking, bish, what the fuck? Let people express themselves. Actually, let it be a thing. Like, this is a thing. That's why I feel like, let it be, if it makes somebody feel better, the way like somebody makes an artwork and put it out there for people to see, let the people do that themselves. This dancing, these expressions, let them show what they are feeling, right? So that's it. I just want people to be themselves. If you want to dance, be crazy, do whatever the fuck you want to do, okay? Do whatever the fuck you want to do if it makes you feel better. That's all that matters, baby. Without further ado, I'm gonna start my raw dancing with myself. And stay tuned for more dancing. Actually, I just bought this dance mirror thing, and my dream is to have ballet dance and stuff, because when I was young, I was not given the opportunity and all. It's a very dark story. But I just want to inspire you, tell you, go fucking dance, do whatever the fuck you want to do, and stay tuned for so many dancing videos coming soon. The first two videos, the first one I made was Lollipop, a dance choreography I copied, wasn't as good as I wanted to be, because I was very self-conscious, and you can see that my movements is very, very rigid. But my second one coming soon is a dance I've really always wanted to do since I was homeless, Alejandro dance choreography, and it's so beautiful, and I really want to nail this one, and I can feel it already that I'm gonna do so much better with this one. But from then on, I really want to do my own choreography. It's going to be very tricky, because I want to do, at the moment, I really want to be really flexible. So yeah, for those who do not know, because like when I used to have homelessness, 3 years of homelessness, I lost my flexibility. I was in gymnastics before, and right now my flexibility is coming back, because as you see, like if you just keep on doing it again and again, your body will remember. Or just like never give up, man. I saw in I Got Talent, an old woman, she was like salsa dancing and making split and everything, bish. Go enjoy yourself, bish. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be more flexible for this dance. I really want to, especially for the next dance. I want to dance to Animals Magnetism, I think it's called, and by Scorpions. And I really want to make a beautiful piece of art. Basically, I really want to create something with music. I want to tell a story, and yeah, that's why I really want to do basically myself. I don't know, yeah, that's why on my stream Speedrun, my dance therapy sessions, I show what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't, because like copyright notice and stuff, but it just makes me feel better. I don't care if people what they think. I don't care if people going to like stop watching or skipping or whatever, because for me YouTube is my journal, for those who know and been following me for a while. And yeah, stop being negative, and go enjoy yourself whatever you have right now in mind. Do it. Surviving homelessness taught me that you're only gonna live once. Just imagine yourself right now in a deathbed, and realizing, okay, this one opportunity life is going to end. So make the best out of it, baby. And actually, the older you get, the better what you're supposed to be, the better you see, the better perspective you see of the world, especially yourself. And you think that just be. Just be. Just whatever this voice is telling you to do, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody and you, just do it. Because all of this sharing anxiety and panic attacks and paranoia that I've always been doing, that Britney Spears is doing, it's actually inspiring somebody else, or telling a story to somebody else. At least for me, that's what I see. With Britney Spears, she inspired me. Anyways, just wanted to put that out there. And rock on, baby, okay? Smile, be happy. I love you if nobody else does. Especially if nobody does. I love you. And follow me on for the journey, especially my healing journey. If you want to help me heal the journey, go check out my website, okay? Because I'm starting to lose hope on my books and artworks because I don't have the money to get out there. And anyways, that's it. Tell me your thoughts in the comments, and I love chatting to you all. Follow me on Instagram, etc. There's big news coming, and yeah, so follow me on. There's some big news coming, happening. Big era that I'm going to start. And تبقى future. I'm gonna leave what I said probably in the end. If there's something that I didn't cover, I'm gonna leave it in the end. There's something that I was talking to with Olia, the dancer from TikTok. I appreciate her so much, giving me her time to reply to me. I see it as a sign from the universe. If she didn't reply to me, I wouldn't have made this video. If I didn't make this video, probably somebody who got inspired from it, who wouldn't have gone inspired. And by that person being inspired, they wouldn't inspire the other person who would be inspired. Anyway, this is 15 minutes long, and that's it for me. Gonna see you soon. Bye. Oh my goodness, I'm actually having shivers for you actually sending me voice messages. I really appreciate your time. You're a very busy person. I don't know why you're giving me your time. But oh my goodness, I really like fucking feel you. It's like when you are dancing and you just want to bring your emotions. But for me, I'm afraid. By the way, your English is perfect. I feel like I'm afraid of looking into myself into the mirror for a long time. I feel like I would go crazy or something. But yeah, as you say, I have to fucking chill down, man. And when you said like the feeling that, you know, there's a voice that tells you like you're not good enough and bullshit. I think that, I don't know about you, but I believe that we are one with the universe. And I feel like that's just like the universe is telling us, hey, you are worthy, like you are very valuable, but also you are, this is just me, but I feel like you're also very insignificant. You know, this like how physicians like what do you call them, like Albert Einstein and people like that, they always say like we are insignificant like in comparison to the whole universe. And I feel like it's just natural for us to see black and white anyway, because like this is life. Like for me, as I say, life is like a piano. There's always like black and white keys in it, and we have to always like play black and white to make our own symphony. Otherwise it would be boring. Like that's why I also don't believe in a happy ending, because there's no such thing as like happy eternity and happy sadness, because we get bored. And it's just, you know, like the universe is chaotic as is, but really helps to know that I'm not the only person feeling this way. Because as you said, it's like you're very easy to get negative in yourself, and you feel like, oh, what's wrong with me? But in the end, everybody doesn't know what they're doing, right? So it feels good that you are sharing this with me. Really means a lot to me. That's why I'm stuttering. But you really made my day, and you go rock on. You are inspiring so many people, but you have to inspire yourself as well. Excuse me for sending voice messages. It's so much easier than texting because I'm also busy in my own way. But I was gonna say, you know, I also appreciate the pain, because I don't know about you, but I see beauty in the pain, and I know you understand what I mean. You know, when you look at yourself, as you say, and you dance by yourself with your own pain, you know, these expressions that you do, I love it. Like, I love the beauty of these pained expressions as an artist, and I know like there's always beauty in the pain. That's why I'm embracing the pain as well. Otherwise, these beautiful faces that we make wouldn't have happened, right? But yeah, embrace beauty as is, I guess. The pained expressions a dancer makes is as beautiful as the wild, seductive ones, but genuinely, the pained one have their own majesty. I feel better now knowing this myself. By the way, if you think you can drop sad, raw dances sometimes, I'll be so happy, like many others who will relate, if this sounds like something therapeutic and different that you want to try. I call my dance sessions dance therapy, and Britney Spears' latest crazy dance video is actually a form of art and inspires me.